So hey guys, I wanted to come by and do this video super quick. Just before I get into it though, everything for my social media is down below. And also, my email and also my P.O. box, just in case you guys want to send me a letter and say, hey girl, how you doing? So this video is just a little different. It's kind of inspired by some of the things I see going on YouTube. I.e. by the title, makeup do's and don'ts videos. Let's talk about it, shall we? So first of all, I just want to talk about how I think that these videos can be a little bit disheartening to somebody trying to start out doing makeup. I'm gonna tell you why. So some of them are really like bashing people who do the things they say don't do. So I just want to be the first to say that there is no Bible for makeup. There is no law. There is no guideline saying what you can't and can do. It is only practice and suggestions. Okay? Even the most highest paid people, they get paid to suggest things. What do you suggest? You hear that a lot. What do you suggest? What do you think? And they'll say, I suggest this. I think this looks nice, right? I really, really, really have an issue with people bashing people for doing stuff that they used to do. Everyone starts off at the bottom. No one starts off up here, especially with makeup. It's trial and error, practice and fail, practice. Well, it's not really a fail if you keep practicing. Practice and it don't work out. Shit don't quite work out right. You go another way. You go in that way. That was definitely the case with me when I first started out. Believe it or not, I used to be heavy-handed with the blush. Sus, listen. Nobody could tell me nothing about me and my blush. Okay, so But over the years, I have learned to dial it back a couple of notches. I used to think if you can't see it, it doesn't matter. And that is not always the case. So I think that practicing and, looking at other artists that I admire, like Sam Fine, and just being like, oh, I love the way he does makeup, and just kind of going into that, what does he do? What is his technique? And kind of just pulling from every artist I've ever met before, even the lovely ladies on YouTube and gentlemen, I pull from them. I'm just like, I think it's all inspiration, you guys. Everything is inspiration in this community. And I feel like we get so caught up in, oh, what you should and shouldn't do, and you shouldn't do that. Instead of, hey, you know what? If you're inspired, by all means, do what makes you happy. Because who are you to walk up to someone in the mall or outside or anywhere or even on YouTube, and be like, don't do that. That's ugly. You look like, so did you start off doing your makeup like this too? Like, sis, be humble. Like, my goodness. And it's just like people get to this level sometimes and they forget where they came from. They forget where they started. They forget what their makeup used to look like. Because there's still trial and error in my life. I don't know about y'all, but me, lots of trial and error, especially with makeup. And some things don't work and some things do work. But I'm not going to judge somebody because they do some stuff that I prefer not to do on my face. I'm just like, do it make you happy? Are you hurting anybody? We'll do it. Do what makes you happy. But I think that there's a lot of artists who will definitely talk down about people who are not on their level, and I think that's a little sad. I want to use an example. So y'all know back a couple of years ago I did a tutorial, right, about how I contour and highlighted, which was with purple and this like almost yellowy mustard orange. Well, it wasn't yellow. It was like yellow mixed with a little bit of like beige cream. It worked, okay? So people didn't really mind the highlight. They was like, that's pretty, that looks nice. But the contour though, they went in on that purple contour. They was just like, you look a mess. Why would you do that with purple? Like at one point I was like, should I just stop doing makeup? Like, but at the same time, I was like, no, son, I'm not gonna stop doing this. And it made me happy. It looked good to me. It still looked good. I might go back to purple tomorrow. Who gonna check me, boo? Like, oh, people get on my nerves. Like, it's people over here doing wavy eyebrows, and you worried about me contouring with her. Girl, you don't sit your ass down. Like, and that's another thing. Like, they like this wavy eyebrow trend at the moment, and that's cute. I personally don't have a need for umbilical cord eyebrows in my life. So, sis, dealt with the wavy eyebrows. You got it, sis. So, this is just okay. I can't see. I'm blind. This is me just kind of stopping by. This wasn't gonna be a long, drawn-out video. This is to say to the artists who are coming up, your words and the way you talk about people to people, it matters. Okay. The way you make them feel when you say don't do this mess, that can affect someone's self-esteem. Just keep in mind, sis, we all started at the bottom, sis, and this could be cis man or cis woman. Sis for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So, just know that we have to be humble as people and artists, and just know that you have to support people. I don't never tell anybody not to do something. If they ask me like, hey, would you do this? Would you recommend this? If I don't, I'll be like, I don't personally like it, but if you like it, do it. Do what feels good. I mean, it's so many other things that you could recommend, you know, like maybe for skincare or maybe for something else, you know. So it's just like, don't be so hard on people, you know. Just be kind, because that's all you need, to be kind and encourage them. And you never know who they can be or who you could be, but you gotta stop shitting on people, bro. Like, you gotta stop it. It's not cute. It's very, very not cute. It made me unfollow some people who I really, really, really liked, and they just would start shitting on people every video, just like, okay, are you guys done or are you finished? Like, but that is it, you guys. I'm not gonna keep this too long. Like I said, not super long, not super drawn out, but you guys, make sure you just be kind to people, be kind to each other, be humble, drink your water, stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying, kind of thing. So I will see you guys next time. Feel free to leave comments below on what you think of this situation. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? It's fine, whatever way you go. But I will talk to you guys later.